Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're counting down the top 5 most realistic car games in Roblox. We're not just talking about driving, we're checking out every detail, from sparkling paint and carbon fiber accents to realistic rims, tires, and engine sounds. Whether you're into Lamborghinis, McLarens, or Celines, we've got the ultimate list for car lovers. So buckle up, because it's time to hit the streets and see which Roblox car game takes the crown. First, we got Midnight Chasers. Guys, before we drive the beast, let's look and review the textures first. I'm at half graphics, by the way. If I put it in max, my PC will explode.
Nice.
First up on our list is Midnight Chasers. Right off the bat, the paint really grabs your attention. It's not just glossy, it's sparkling and glittery, catching every bit of light on the streets at night. You can see the metallic flakes shimmer as you move around the car, giving it that extra wow factor. Looking at the headlights first, they're truly impressive. The carbon fiber accents around them give a sporty and premium feel, and the LED glow is crisp and realistic. Moving to the taillights, they shine sharply and complement the flashy paint, completing the car's aggressive look from front to back. Now let's talk about the engine. While you can't open it fully or rev it just yet, it's visible through a glass cover. You can see the turbo sitting inside, along with the other detailed components. The textures and reflections on the glass make it feel like a real high-performance engine, giving you a sneak peek of the car's power without even turning it on. Back! All right, enough looking at it. Now I'm gonna drive this beast. Let's see what this Celine can do. Oh wow, check out that sparkling paint in motion. The headlights and taillights are popping so hard. And yes, you can see the turbo through the glass. This thing looks insane. This is so realistic. If I turn at high speeds, the handling is amazing. I can really feel the car respond, but it's not too easy. Keeping it stable is kind of tricky, which makes it feel even more like a real supercar. Whoa, did you hear that? I swear I heard a turbo sound. After driving this Celine in Midnight Chasers, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. The sparkling paint, carbon fiber headlights, and turbo under the glass make it an incredible ride. Handling is realistic, though a bit tricky at high speeds. But overall, one of the top realistic car games on Roblox. Next up is Driving Empire. The paint is incredible, smooth, metallic, and it really catches the light. The headlights are sharp with a realistic glow. The wheels really stand out. The rims are incredibly detailed and realistic, with a design that looks just like a real McLaren. Even the back of the car is realistic. The taillights are sharp and well proportioned, and the rear design matches the aggressive styling of a real McLaren. The suspension arms and bars connected to the wheels, like on an F1 car, are also modeled realistically, giving the car a true high-performance look. Next, let's check out the interior of the McLaren Solus GT. The steering wheel is detailed and looks high-end, just like a real supercar. The seat is plain blue with no extra details, but overall, the cockpit still feels sporty and clean. Finally, the McLaren Solus GT's handling and speed are perfect. I've already upgraded it to max, and it feels incredibly responsive and fast, just like a real supercar. Between the realistic wheels, F1-style suspension, brakes, and the detailed steering wheel, this car is already an absolute beast even before hitting the streets.
Kaboom! Yes, we go! Kaboom!
After checking out the McLaren Solus GT in Driving Empire, I'd give it a 7.8 out of 10. The wheels, F1-style suspension, brakes, rear and steering wheel are all realistic, and the handling and speed are perfect once fully upgraded. Overall, it's a solid supercar, even if some interior details are basic.
How much do I not give a fuck? Let me show you right now for you give it up.
Next up, we have Southwest Florida, featuring a Lamborghini. The paint is clean and glossy, catching the light beautifully. Moving to the back, the carbon fiber is really well done, and the rear grille looks realistic. The muffler and tail lights also add to the supercar vibe, making the rear look aggressive and authentic. However, the rims aren't detailed at all. They're basically flat 2D textures, so they don't feel very realistic. The tires still look fine, and some cars have visible brakes and suspension, which adds a bit of realism. Whoa, the carbon fiber really looks good! It's shiny and realistic. Let me spawn another car. There's no interior at all, so you won't see any dashboard or seats inside. I like how the paint is shiny and glossy, and the headlights is also realistic. When you rev the car, the engine sound is super good. It feels powerful and realistic. The carbon fiber on the McLaren really looks so good. The air ducts is nice. After checking out the 3 cars in Southwest Florida, I'd give it a 5.6 out of 10. The shiny carbon fiber, realistic rear hood, and detailed back look great, and the revving sounds are super satisfying. However, the rims are flat 2D textures, and there's no interior at all, which brings the score down. Next up, we have Vehicle Legends, and today we're checking out a Bugatti. The paint on this car is stunning, smooth, glossy, and it really catches the light. The headlights are sharp and realistic. The carbon fiber on the hood is not that realistic, but it's very nice. The wheels and rims are realistic, and the brake discs look great, but I can't see the brake pads, which is a bit of a downside. The muffler is incredibly realistic, adding to the car's authentic supercar vibe. Inside, the interior is shiny and realistic, with a clean, high-end cockpit and a steering wheel that feels just like a real supercar. Now let's drive this beautiful beast. After checking out the Bugatti in Vehicle Legends, I'd give it a 7.7 out of 10. The paint, headlights, tail lights, wheels, and brake discs look great. The muffler is super realistic, and the interior is shiny and high-end. Overall, it's a luxurious and thrilling driving experience, even if the brake pads aren't visible.
Next up, we have Project Track Day. The cars here have detailed paint jobs that catch the light nicely, making each vehicle look polished and realistic. The headlights are sharp and the taillights are well designed, adding to the immersive experience. The wheels and rims are solid and detailed, while the tires look like they grip perfectly on the track. The brakes are great, and you can even hear the screeching brake sounds, which adds a realistic touch. Some cars also show engine parts. hinting at their performance potential. The rims look really nice, but I can't see the brakes. There's only a spring and no visible shock, which is a bit disappointing. The tires look grippy, and the handling is incredibly realistic. Inside, the cockpit is clean and highly detailed. The buttons and switches are really realistic, giving the interior a polished, high-performance look despite some minimal details elsewhere. The spoiler is very well made, adding a sporty and aggressive touch that really completes the car's look. Let's drive this beast. After checking out Project Track Day, I'd give it a 6.4 out of 10. The handling is incredibly realistic. The interior buttons and switches are detailed. The spoiler looks amazing. And the screeching brake sounds at immersion. However, the brakes aren't fully modeled. There's only a spring and no shock, which brings the score down. Honestly, it could easily be a 7.9 if the brakes were complete. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 5 realistic car games in Roblox. After testing all the cars, from the shiny Lamborghinis in Southwest Florida to the drifting madness in Project Track Day, there's a clear winner. The top spot goes to Midnight Chasers. With its sparkling paint, carbon fiber details, turbo engine, and realistic handling, it's the ultimate driving experience in Roblox. If you love realistic cars and smooth gameplay, this is the game you don't want to miss.
Sayang, kamu juga sayang, tapi sayang kita berjauhan. Tahan, tahan.